I'm really impressed with the start by this defense. Like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
The Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll return it from around the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Coming out aggressively. Touchdown, no! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Horn. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Ooh, that's one of those where you're breathing a big sigh of relief. That ball could have been intercepted, and worse, could have been intercepted and housed, but offense caught a little bit of a break. Nice play by the defense, but the offense glad to punt in this situation if they want to punt.
He'll haul it in right around the logo, and the returner will be brought down. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown Seminoles. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These 2 right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He'll start this drive going to the air. He breaks a tackle. Unleashes it on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You second and long. Back to throw, it's Horn. Here's a Heat. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And it's been that kind of day so far for this offense, guys. This quarterback has never had an opportunity because he keeps getting sacked. That now already the 4th sack of the game. We're only in the second quarter. I guess the only good news, he hasn't turned it over yet. He hasn't been forced to throw the ball up into coverage, into a bad spot. He's been good about just eating the football, but they've got to find a way to find some rhythm here in the passing game moving forward.
And the Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the grab close to the logo. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Florida State. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. From inside the 10, here he comes. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Looking for a man, it's Knight. Going for it all. Snags it inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, no! He is dialed in. David, remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The 2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in fuego that night. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level and bring Florida State back.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Give to the fullback. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Seminoles. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Give to the big fullback. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And the Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. There he goes. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. On the run, it's Welch. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner is stopped. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now Jesse
pulls it in on the left. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And they tacked on the extra point. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just
Pulls it in on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Looking for room. It's Welch. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, the ball's out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. And the Gamecocks will kick it off to get us underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Looking downfield, it's Young. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. It's a seam wide open. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. You go with the first snap of the game, and you make a big play like that, your confidence just soars.
And I don't know if the defense was sleepwalking here, Reese, but it's almost as if they didn't know the game had actually started.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Florida State. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run this one off right tackle. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Hauls it in at the 40. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, no! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give on the option. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of his QBs, got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook, but on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. To the air, it's Edwards. Got it in the middle, it's Chapman. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He's going to throw deep right side. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires left. Wide open downfield. Oh, the hops. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone, looking for a space. Touchdown Seminoles! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Hold it, finds his man on the left. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. The Seminoles will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. The corners are walked up tight. They'll try to move the chains on the ground, and he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for him.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That was the free safety, right? That looked like a skinny guy. Usually it's the big boys up front that are getting the sacks on the quarterback, but it's nice when you got guys of different speed that can chase these fast quarterbacks, catch them, and get them on the ground.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Owens. And the ball's out, and they're after it. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Catches it at the 30. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Final play of the quarter coming. To throw, it's Young. He's taking the shot. He's got it inside the 30. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Florida State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And this dude is spinning flaming spears everywhere, and he is cutting apart this defense.
You're going to have Noel Nation doing the chop, getting excited, getting jacked up about this guy, because this is the kind of day that starts to bring even more momentum to this spot. Now you got a quarterback that you can really trust.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not fun.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
Looking for a gap. It's Owens. Looking for room at the 25. Gets it past the marker. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds a little space. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
I think this defense moving forward has to be able to finish plays. On that 2nd down, the quarterback had nowhere to go with it. The defense had an opportunity to get to him, get him on the ground, setting up 3rd and long, but because they couldn't do that.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Looking left. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. After this, it'll be a wrap. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Takes it the other way. At the 30. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in.
What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds at the 2-yard line. What a terrible decision on that one. And the Seminoles are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Taking a shot on the first play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ear.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. And this defense is bringing the heat, another sack. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Back to throw, it's Young. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a catch. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Noles have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Touchdown, Noles! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Going right to work up top. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Pressure coming. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Looking for a man. It's Owens. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The Spartans are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Seminoles in the hurry-up. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's got an open man. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Down to the 26-yard line, and a first down. He'll take a shot. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Throws for the tight end. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Florida State!
Man, what great offensive execution. We talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
To the air, it's Young. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. The Seminoles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Unloads to the wideout. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll return it from the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. To the air, it's Young. Looking to buy time. He's going to take off. Looking for room at the 30. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, no! And the stomping has commenced. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the fullback. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Spartans will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw, it's Young. Throws to the tight end. Got a wide open receiver. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. With the run on 1st and goal. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He's going to get loose. He will get it. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's Morris. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Sticks it in his belly. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to throw. It's Young. Fires to the middle. Rolls it in. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing.
We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. 3:25. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, look out, the ball's free. And the offense will maintain possession. Son, that ball must be riveted to your ribcage.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Calandria. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
And the Rebels need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The Rebels will send out the punt unit. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quarterback on the keeper. Runs through the tackle. Turning it on. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Barnes. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. From the gun, the ground game. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control.
The Aggies will snap it on 1st and 10. On the move, it's Jacobs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off play action on first down. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the UCLA Bruins taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Young. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, UCLA! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Now on the option. The pitch. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it's just given time. It just keeps working. It's the slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just Quarterback's looking sweet. McNown, DTR, looking the part, being the part.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Finding an escape route. There he goes. Lots of running room. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. Back to pass, it's Young. Looking down the middle. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.